Hey guys, Pickle700 here, and today's video is going to be a good one because this is something that I've been waiting for a long time. And if you saw one of my recent videos, you would know what it probably is. This is also going in the bike series. So if any of you know what this looks like, this is a police siren speaker. So that's right, I got a new siren for the police bike. This one's certainly different. It's not all controlled through the microphone, but this new one is. So it's got this actual amplifier thing, I guess I'd call it. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, that's pretty cool. So now this is called a lamphus. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's not like a super high-end one, but it's certainly better than my old one. Now I've seen people reviewing this thing saying it's not really good, but it seems pretty good to me. And I'm not an emergency responder, it's just for me to play with, so it doesn't have to be super great. But the old one was getting unreliable, it was randomly coming on, so I needed a upgrade. So this one should be louder too and higher quality. So we're gonna go over the installation, and I don't know how to install it, so this is going to be equally me showing you and learning at the same time. First thing I'm going to do is figure out where to mount the speaker. This thing is made of all metal and is actually really heavy, probably maybe around 5 pounds. It's easily double as heavy as this, so I wanted to be thinking about where I can mount this that it's not going to fall off. So I have a pretty sturdy mounting area underneath here, which I might mount it there, or I might mount it back here. It's just if I mount it back there, then I need to run another wire back to there. So I'm hoping to mount it on the front. So I've decided I'm going to put the speaker right up under here because I removed my light from here so I can tuck it up as close as I can to this part right here. The tube coming up that the handlebar steers on, steer tube, I think it has a name, but because the closer I have it to this, the less I'll feel it. Like if I had it way out here, I'd feel it, the weight a lot when I turn it. But already with this, I can hardly notice it, being it's right here. So this is very sturdy. It's, I think, 5/8, and then I have two PVC conduit straps on either side, and then I have it just strapped to this, so it's on there really good. This thing's probably one of the sturdiest parts to mount it onto. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm putting up the siren so I can see where I need to drill it in. Which, right about there, I don't want it quite touching because I don't want it too many vibrations. So, right about there it looks good. This is just a rough idea, and then I'll get it all straight once I can see. So that was just my rough idea. So now I'm going to actually take a measurement to make sure they're the same. So 1.5 on this side. And that was taken from directly on the handlebar. So on this side I'll go 1.5. Which they were pretty close anyways. And now I'm just going to do the same thing measuring from the edge. So now I'm going to remove the bolts so I can put this U-shaped mounting bracket on. I now have our mounting bracket taken off from the siren speaker. So now, using these screws right here with a washer on them, I'm going to secure it. And as you see, this will not go too far through. Now, just because I can see better, I'm just going to screw the screw in. So then it will be easier once I have the mounting bracket up there, because it's harder to see. And I have quite a bit of room to slide these back and forth, so I'll get it more fine-tuned afterwards. And now I need to slide it over a little bit to get it more in the middle, and that looks perfect right there. I could put a third one in the middle, but as it is, this is not going anywhere. There we go. As you can see, speaker is mounted and is on there good. Like, I can pick up the bike and move it around from there. So that's not coming off from its own weight. So as you can see, we have two wires right here, which I'm gonna route through and up into here, and that is all gonna go through the same hole that I have the power coming in for all these front lights and stuff, which was in one of my previous videos. So as you can see, there's the hole pretty snug. So those wires have to route through there. But to make it a little easier, since they're all stranded, do yourself a favor and cut those off. That will make pushing them through any holes a lot easier. So the next step is pretty straightforward. I just have to make all my connections in there. So I'm not going to show you it, since it's going to be a little bit hard to show you, since I'm doing it all in here so you guys can't see anyways. But it's pretty straightforward. I connect the one wire harness, the ones with all the different colors on it, and some of those other wires, the spare ones, are for these switches on here, each rated at 20 amps, which can control other things like lights and stuff. It would be nice to have all my lights controlled from that switch, but that would mean running more wires up and down the bike, which would just be more splicing in here, take up more room. And this thing is a lot smaller than that, which I purposely made that bigger. Sorry, let me focus. Which I purposely made this larger than it, so I can put foam around it so it's less vibration, possibly damaging it. This thing even came with some foam that I might be able to use. Okay, I have everything installed now pretty much. I just have to finish mounting that and the microphone, and I have this hooked up back here to my batteries, so let's give her a test. So I'm going to turn the siren on. This is like very low volume. Guess we can't hear it. That's on standby. Radio I don't have connected, and here's Yelp. I'll do whale next. That's about as low as I can go, where you can still hear it. High-low. That gets really loud. High-low number 2. Hello, hello. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. And this is really loud. I guess I have it too close. So because the microphone's too close to the speaker, I get some interference. So I just have to really stand back whenever I'm using it. I've got a lot of cardboard around it now, so it does fit in there pretty good. One of the cool things you can do is turn down the volume really low. Like, you can barely hear it, but it is on. Turn it up a little bit. I like how quiet it goes, because if I just need like a quiet horn, I can just go like that and it's pretty nice and quiet. So guys, that's the video of installing the police siren. I have made this for the microphone that will clip into. It just clips into that, so it will stay dry. All of this will stay dry and won't get too wet. Well, Other than the siren will get really wet because the tire's going to fling up onto it and stuff, but it's made to get wet. It's okay to get wet, so it's dust proof and waterproof. It can't be submerged, but it is waterproof. And yeah, so that's about it for this video. So if you enjoyed this video or found it useful, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Any videos you'd like to see in the future or any comments, leave those down below. Thanks for watching.